Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something really exciting, integrating RASA with RAG to build incredibly smart conversational AI systems. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is RASA? What is RAG? And why should you care about combining them? RASA is one of the most powerful open-source frameworks for building conversational AI and chatbots. It gives you complete control over your dialogue management and natural language understanding. RAG, or Retrieval-Augmented Generation, is a technique that enhances AI responses by retrieving relevant information from external knowledge bases before generating answers. When you combine these two, you get a chatbot that not only understands context and manages conversations like a pro, but also has access to vast amounts of knowledge it can retrieve on the fly. Pretty cool, right? Let's get started. Before we jump into the integration, let's quickly understand what we're working with. RASA Overview. RASA has two main components. First, RASA NLU, the Natural Language Understanding component. This handles intent classification and entity extraction. It figures out what the user wants and extracts important information from their message. Second, RASA Core, the Dialogue Management component. This decides how the bot should respond based on the conversation context and trained policies. RAG Overview. Now, RAG works in 3 simple steps. Step 1, retrieval. When a user asks a question, the system searches through a knowledge base to find relevant documents or information. Step 2, augmentation. The retrieved information is added to the context of the query. Step 3, generation. A language model uses both the original query and the retrieved context to generate an informed, accurate response. Think of it this way. A regular chatbot is like a person answering from memory. A RAG-enhanced chatbot is like someone who can quickly look up information in a library before answering. Which one would you trust more? So, why go through the effort of integrating these two systems? Benefit number 1, dynamic knowledge. Your chatbot can access up-to-date information without retraining. Just update your knowledge base and boom, your bot knows the latest info. Benefit number 2, reduced hallucinations. By grounding responses in retrieved documents, your bot gives more accurate, factual answers instead of making things up. Benefit number 3, source attribution. You can show users exactly where the information came from, building trust and credibility. Benefit number 4, scalability. Instead of training on massive datasets, you can maintain a searchable knowledge base that's easier to update and manage. Imagine a customer support bot for a tech company. With RASA plus RAG, it can handle complex conversations, understand context across multiple messages, and pull the latest documentation to answer technical questions. That's powerful. Let's look at how these pieces fit together in our architecture. At the top, we have the user interface. Could be a web chat, Slack, WhatsApp, whatever you want. The user's message flows into RASA NLU, which extracts the intent and entities. RASA Core then decides what action to take. And here's where it gets interesting. One of those actions triggers our RAG system. The RAG system has 3 key components. First, the vector database. This stores your knowledge base documents as embeddings. We'll typically use something like ChromaDB, Pinecone, or FAIS. Second, the retriever. This searches the vector database to find the most relevant documents based on the user's query. Third, the generator. Usually a large language model like GPT-4, Claude, or even a local model like Llama that generates the final response using the retrieved context. Finally, RASA sends this generated response back to the user, maintaining the conversation. All right, let's get our hands dirty. First, we need to set up our development environment. I'm assuming you already have Python 3.8 or higher installed. If not, pause the video and get that set up first. Let's create a virtual environment to keep things clean. We'll install RASA, which gives us the conversational AI framework. Then we need some RAG components. We'll use LangChain because it makes RAG implementation super simple. For our vector database, we'll use ChromaDB. It's lightweight and perfect for getting started. We'll also need sentence transformers for creating embeddings and OpenAI's library if you want to use GPT models. I've prepared a requirements file with all the dependencies. You can grab this from the description below. Once installed, let's initialize a new RASA project. This creates the basic structure we'll work with. Now, let's create our knowledge base. This is the data our RAG system will search through. For this tutorial, I'll create a knowledge base about Python programming tips, but you can use any domain, product docs, FAQs, research papers, whatever fits your use case. We'll store our documents in a simple text format, but in production, you might pull from PDFs, web pages, databases, or APIs. Here's a script to load our documents and create embeddings. We're using the Sentence Transformers library with the All-Mini LM L6 V2 model. It's fast and gives good results. We split documents into chunks because embedding models have token limits, and smaller chunks give more precise retrieval. When we run this, ChromaDB creates a persistent vector database. Each document chunk gets converted into a numerical vector that captures its semantic meaning. Now, our knowledge base is ready to be searched through. Here's where the magic happens. We're going to create a custom RASA action that implements RAG. In RASA, custom actions are classes that inherit from action. They must implement a name method and a run method. The name method returns a string that we'll reference in our RASA stories and rules. Inside the run method, we'll implement our RAG pipeline. Step 1, extract the user's message from the tracker object. The tracker keeps track of the entire conversation history. Step 2, query our vector database. We're asking ChromaDB to find the top 3 most similar documents to the user's query. ChromaDB uses cosine similarity between the query embeddings and document embeddings to find the best matches. Step 3, format the retrieved context. We're combining the relevant chunks into a single context string. Step 4, create a prompt for our language model. We're using a template that includes both the retrieved context and the user's question. This is crucial. We're explicitly telling the model to answer based on the provided context and to say, "I don't know," if the answer isn't in the context. This reduces hallucinations. Step 5, call the language model. Here, I'm using OpenAI's GPT-4, but you could use Claude, Llama, or any other LLM. Step 6, return the response to RASA with the dispatcher.utterMessage method. Always include error handling. If the retrieval or generation fails, we want to fail gracefully with a helpful message. Now, we need to configure RASA to use our custom action. Domain.yml. In the domain.yml file, we define our intents, entities, and actions. Here's our Ask a Question intent. This is what we'll classify when users ask questions. And here's our custom action RAG response. This matches the name we defined in our action class. NLU training data. In NLU.yml, we provide training examples for our intents. For the Ask a Question intent, I've added various examples of how users might ask questions. RASA's NLU will learn from these patterns to recognize similar questions. Stories and rules. Stories define example conversation flows. Here's a simple story. User asks a question, but triggers the RAG action. We can also use rules for more deterministic behavior. This rule says, whenever the Ask a Question intent is detected, always run the RAG action. Endpoints configuration. Finally, in endpoints.yml, we specify where our action server is running. By default, it's localhost on port 5055. All right, moment of truth. Let's get everything running. First, we need to train our RASA model. This processes all our training data and creates a machine learning model. This takes a minute or two. RASA trains the NLU model to recognize intents and entities, and Training Core to manage dialogues. While that's training, you can start Action Server in a separate terminal. This runs our custom Python actions, including our RAG action. Once training is complete, start RASA with the trained model. Perfect. Now let's open the RASA shell to test our chatbot. I tested this out with some real questions. I asked, what are Python decorators? Look at that. The bot retrieved relevant information from our knowledge base and generated a clear, informative answer. Now let's ask, how do I use list comprehensions? Again, perfect. It pulled the right information and explaining it clearly. Here's the cool part. RASA maintains context, so I can ask a follow-up. Can you give me an example? And it understands we're still talking about list comprehensions. That's RASA's dialogue management working with RAG. Now let's test the boundaries. I'll ask, what's the weather like today? Perfect. It correctly says it doesn't have that information because it's not in our knowledge base. No hallucinations. Let's look at some advanced features you can add to make this even better. Feature 1. Source attribution. First, we can add source attribution. This tells users where the information came from, building trust. We modify our action to include the source documents in the response. Users can then verify the information or read more from the original source. Feature 2. Hybrid search. Second, we can implement hybrid search, combining semantic search with keyword search. This improves retrieval accuracy by catching both conceptual matches and exact keyword matches. Feature 3. Conversation memory. Third, we can enhance the RAG system to consider conversation history. This allows the system to understand references like it, that, or the previous answer by maintaining context. Feature 4. Fallback mechanisms. Fourth, implement smart fallbacks. If retrieval confidence is low, we can ask clarifying questions instead of generating potentially wrong answers. Before we wrap up, let's talk about deploying this to production. Performance optimization. First, performance. Use production-grade vector databases like Pinecone or Weaviate for better scaling. Implement caching for common queries. No need to hit the LLM every time someone asks the same question. Consider using a faster embedding model or local LLMs to reduce API costs and latency. Security. Second, security. Never expose your API keys in code. Use environment variables or secret management services. Implement rate limiting to prevent abuse. Sanitize user inputs to prevent prompt injection attacks. Monitoring. Third, monitoring. Track metrics like response time, retrieval accuracy, and user satisfaction. Log conversations for analysis and continuous improvement. Monitor your LLM costs. They can add up quickly. Scalability. Finally, scalability. Use Docker and Kubernetes for containerization and orchestration. Implement horizontal scaling for your action server. Consider using a message queue like Redis or RabbitMQ for handling high traffic. And there you have it. We've built a complete RASA chatbot integrated with RAG. Let's recap what we've covered. We started with the basics of RASA and RAG. We built a vector database knowledge base. We created a custom RASA action that implements RAG. We configured RASA to use our action. We tested the system and saw it working beautifully. And we explored advanced features and production considerations. The possibilities with this setup are endless. You can build customer support bots, educational assistants, documentation helpers, and so much more. If you found this helpful, please smash that like button and subscribe for more AI and chatbot tutorials. Drop a comment below if you have questions or want to see specific use cases in future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy coding!